Well, good morning, everybody. Chuck here with No Time to Be Sad. And as you can see, I am driving back home. I haven't been feeling good in the last couple of days. I don't know if it's because of the smoke. I'm going to assume it probably is. But I had like a mild bronchitis. So yeah, I didn't do much video. And yeah, I just wasn't feeling really like talking. So I'm a little hoarse at the moment. But I'm just now leaving. So let me talk a little bit about my trip here in Udon and try to put some stuff together for you on this video today. Today's Sunday. I'm headed home. Missing Paige and my family. Our Chinese New Year starts actually tomorrow. And yeah, it's going to be a fun next 4 days, I think, here. And we're headed on a little trip back to like a little New Year's festival in NakhonPhanom. So that'll be pretty cool. That's what's happening in the next couple of days. But let me talk about the hotel. It's the UD Capital, and I'll put the link of this place in the description box if you're interested in staying here. I had a pretty decent stay. I had some problems at the beginning with this hotel. Well, good morning, awesome, beautiful people. Chuck here in Udon Thani. I'm not 100% sure I'm gonna stay. Actually, I know I'm not gonna stay here again. I'm not gonna say like I don't recommend this place. I think it just depends on you. The road noise is pretty bad. A lot of people come here. I don't know why, but it's a pretty popular spot for Lao people to come and stay in this hotel. Maybe it's just easy parking for them. I don't know, but I'll say they're very, very, very inconsiderately loud. And I don't normally, I know in the area that you're in, you know, people are out having. I was gonna make a video, but yeah, I kind of changed my mind. Actually, I did make a little bit of a video that day, but yeah, I just wasn't in a very good mood. So I restarted the video. Well, good morning, awesome, beautiful people. Chuck here in Udon Thani. I was gonna make a video yesterday, but I changed my mind. I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Today I'm in a great mood though. I will share a little bit of clips here in a little bit from yesterday. But a lot of, just a little short reasoning why, a lot of people from, I guess they like this hotel, come here from Laos. And there's I guess they all traveled with their many children, and yeah, let's just say they're not really disciplined, and nobody in the hotel can sleep. I guess it's different places on the planet. Good for them. But let me talk about the room itself. The room is, it's okay. I got the bigger room. It was a little bit more expensive. I don't know if it was a better value. I think for like probably 200 more baht a night, I could have stayed at the Banbua. Reason why I didn't stay at the Banbua, because it gets kind of loud in that little spot right there. And sometimes those little bars down there stay open until like 4 or 5 in the morning. And really the biggest problem with the Banbua is there's an annoying chicken, a rooster downstairs, believe it or not. If that bothers you, a lot of people have complained about that. But anyway, the room was okay. The bed was not okay. The bed is good for 1 or 2 nights, and it's just for me. I don't know what your preference is. If you like a very firm mattress, then this one's perfect for you. But after like the 3rd day, and I know I'm not feeling well, so it could have been just I'm a little achy, but I know the bed was hard. Sorry. I'm trying not to cough through this video. The bed was hard. The air conditioning worked good. The internet was really good. Actually, the internet was pretty fast. Not that that really matters to most people, but I was able to upload a couple of videos pretty good without a problem. It was quiet for the most part, except for the days that I just complained about in the video. But I think this place is like a haven for Lao people. Like the parking lot every morning is full of yellow tags. And don't get me wrong about like pointing them out. It's not a problem. And they're coming on holiday just like any obnoxious foreigner would, you know. But and Thai people, actually everybody that brings their family on trips, you know, everybody wants to have a good time, and it's difficult to control your kid in an environment like that. I mean, you don't want to discipline them and start crying. It's hard because the kid is out of its environment. I understand that. I have 3 kids too, so it's difficult. But for me, like, I don't really care. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to, you know, if your kid is screaming at, I don't know, between 10 and 2 o'clock in the morning, there's a problem, you know. Maybe you should not travel with your child. Leave it with grandma or something. I don't know. That's just me being an old grumpy get off my lawn moment, I guess. But that could happen in any hotel. I'm not talking about the hotel or nothing, but this particular hotel has a lot of Lao people that stay right there. I guess it's just their go-to spot. I have no idea. And sometimes they're pretty loud. Anyway, I won't be staying there again. I think what I'll do if I ever go back, well, when I go back, and if I bring my mom, I'll just stay back at the old inn because I like the old inn. Now, the old inn gets noisy too with drunk foreigners and the whistling guy in the parking garage. So you're not going to escape the noise in Udon anywhere if you go. But there is a couple of really nice hotels just outside the area. And you know, I am always showing this particular area, and Udon is a big, beautiful place. And in our list of Udon videos, we've stayed just about everywhere in Udon. And there's a lot of cool things to do in Udon other than this area. This area is a kind of an expat area, and this is an area that I like to come by myself, have a few cocktails with some friends, play some pool, and play some golf. That's my main goal coming into Udon. I know a lot of the businesses there. I should say the business owners, and I like to help them by bringing them customers, and so that's not my main goal, you know. But I do like to promote Udon, and I hope they get a lot more good people. And I know people that watch our channel are usually, for the most part, good people. And I just try to say, if you guys are looking for some ideas of places to stay, then yeah, I think Udon, and everybody I've met seems to really enjoy it. So I did run into somebody that I did put on camera when I'm walking up to my truck, and this guy sent me a message a while back, said he was a really, really tall guy, and when people look at him in passing, they always go, what the hell? So I see this guy coming. Actually, I saw you walk by, and I thought to myself, that guy must play basketball. And yeah, sure enough, he says, hey, Chuck. And anyway, yeah, no shit. Right? I'm not super short, but I'm not tall. But anyway, you came to Udon, and we're having a little conversation about the Udon expat community. And
excellent.
I just thought I would share something with the guys. So
yeah, I think it's a very good community.
Yeah.
A lot of guys, retired guys that have been here 20, 30 years.
Yeah.
A more established community, more laid back. Easy to get along.
And you came directly from Pattaya?
I came from Pattaya. Well, I did, first when I came was November 1st. I did 7 days in Bangkok. Yeah. Then I overbooked Pattaya, which was my mistake.
Right.
And I should have just took like a 7-day Pattaya thing. So I ended up doing 30 days in Pattaya. And then I was like, oh, it's got to be something more than this than, you know, because you get the Pattaya.
So what made you think about Udon?
Well, I watched
the video,
NakhonPhanom, those 2 channels, you know, and then, you know, I listened to what you were talking about as far as, you know, getting the real Thailand experience and being in a different environment, so, and a more, you know, community-friendly type environment. And so I was like, you know what, before I go back to America, I'll take a shot.
What part of America are you from?
I live in Delaware, on the East Coast. So when I was like, you know what? Let me just take a shot at it. I mean, there's got to be something. So
you thinking about long-term udon, or?
I would do long-term udon or NakhonPhanom.
NakhonPhanom, okay.
Because it's more fits my personality.
Well, that'd be good. Yeah. I think NakhonPhanom, it's not for everybody, but it is one of the most welcoming, beautiful places, I think, in Thailand. And it's so easy there. You don't have a lot of foreigner stuff.
Right.
There is some, you got to be creative.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It just depends on what your requirements are. But I think NakhonPhanom, it's got an airport. Right. It's easy to get. You can get to Bangkok in 45 minutes, and from there anywhere you want to.
Udon is right here.
Udon's close. Right. Good little getaway.
Yeah, but I love it.
Yeah, Udon's a good place. I'm happy.
I didn't think I was going to like it.
Yeah.
But then I came out here and I was like, I don't really miss the beach. And plus, I can always get to the beach.
No. Even when you live by the beach, you don't go every day. I mean,
that's true.
It's good to look at it and it's good to smell it.
Right.
But anyway, are you going to be around this evening?
I'll be around.
Shoot me a message. Maybe do you drink beer?
Yeah, every once in a while.
We'll have a beer.
But around here it's easier. You kind of. You get a good vibe from the expat community.
Yeah.
A lot of retired guys, retired military, retired, guys. I'm retired police, so it's easier for me to, blend with the military guys.
Do you know where the dollar bar is over here?
Well,
by the old inn.
I try to manage my time on these.
Well, I'm just saying, if you want to meet there,
absolutely.
sometime tonight, maybe.
Sure.
A time whenever you think is right, like 7, 8 o'clock.
Right. Yeah.
I'll meet you over there and have a beer.
Sounds good, Chuck.
Man, it's great to meet you.
I got to get your contacts. You have Line?
Yeah. I met quite a few people in Udon this time. I always do. A couple of interesting people that felt they needed to share their thoughts with me on the channel, which I completely understand. I mean, a lot of you guys have been following me for a long time, and some of the content that I put up, like the golfing stuff, you just don't like, and I get it. And it's not just this particular guy. I'm not trying to point him out or anything, but I've had people comment, and I've had other people talk to me about it, that they were just, they're disappointed because the channel has become a golfing channel. And I'm like, are you serious, dude? Really? Like, how many really golf videos do I have? And anyway, I don't really care. I mean, I'm only sharing my life on the internet, and that's particular what I was doing. That was kind of what I was doing for the day, was playing golf, and I shared the experience. I try not to share too much of the golf because, for one, I'm playing golf. I don't feel like videoing because I have to try to figure out how to hit the ball myself. But I have some people that like to watch it, so I just share some of the, I guess you can call they're all blooper moments anyway. But a few people have decided to start picking up golf just because it's something that they didn't really realize they could do in Thailand. Like, they didn't know Thailand had golf courses. And when you're retired, you don't really, maybe you don't have a hobby because you worked all the damn time, and you might pick up something new. So whether you hate golf or whatever the reasoning is, maybe you were abused by a golfer as a small child, I have no idea. I don't watch basketball or baseball because I find it boring. But if I was following a person who decided to play basketball a couple of times, I wouldn't really hate on them about that. Anyway, I'm just trying to defend my position a little bit by just saying I just show everyday life videos, but I try to cut some of the golf stuff out because I just don't have time. So, anyway, enough about that. I mostly, and I'm going to share some golfing clips here on the video because that's really all I did. That's really all I did was play golf the whole time. And at nighttime, I played some pool. All right, I got Roger to come help me eat. I know with Roger's size, he might want to order another pizza. Right?
I think so. I don't know. We might need another one.
But you better order it now because it takes some time. But anyway, I I got a little pizza here. We're at De Sofia. Oh, there's queuing right there. Oh, there we go. And then I took off a couple of nights because I wasn't feeling good. And I'm still not really feeling good. And I'm not really sure I'm at the recovering stage at the moment. I might be getting worse. So I need to get home. I didn't sleep really well last night, mostly because I was coughing, but my back was killing me because of that bed. And it might just be because I'm kind of aching a little bit. I went to the pharmacy in the mall and got some medication. I didn't bring my camera because I couldn't talk really, and it wasn't videoing. And I'm okay right now because I've taken a bunch of cough syrup and some lozenges. And I had probably had one or two many beers, or I wasn't really drinking beer, I was drinking like rum and water, and I probably had a little bit. I think what it is the ice, the cold, just constantly drinking like cold liquid, probably destroyed my throat. But it's not something I do all the time. And sometimes when I come to Udon, I get a little bit out of control. Not out of control like crazy, it's just that I'm hanging out with some friends and you know, you're having some cocktails, and then I go into these places and I promote it, and I want to buy drinks. And I want to just enjoy my time. But that being said, I will tell you, 3 days ago I was ready to go home. I don't live in Udon. I've not settled down in Udon. I don't know that I could personally live in Udon. If I was single, Udon would be a great home base. I've talked to a couple of people about they're wanting to set up a base in Udon because Udon has an airport that goes to quite a few places other than Bangkok. Well, not quite a few, but there's more options than just Bangkok. And they have a train if you want to sit on that thing too. So, and buses. But Udon, it's a really good expat community is what everybody usually says when I ask them why they like it. There's groups of people that you can easily hang out with and do activities. I went into the sport bar. I've never been in there. I think one of the girls that worked there, I don't really know what happened, but she kind of chased me down the street and stopped me and only spoke to me in Thai, and I was like, okay. I understood what she was saying, but she was asking me if I was the guy that made videos in the Sri Thani golf course. I said, yeah. And she started telling me that they have a group there at the bar that plays, I think a couple times a week there. And they have pool tournaments and other activities too. So if you're into that, you know, there's places like that that you can have some camaraderie, you know. I don't really promote Pattaya or Phuket because I don't really like it. I think it's a short-lived environment. I think Pattaya will eat you. You got to be a really hard person to be able to stay, I think, permanently in Pattaya. That's just my opinion. I don't live there. I'm not telling you from experience. I know my way around the place. I've been there. Me and Paige have been there. I would never go to that place by myself. I just have no interest in it. I just feel like everybody's trying to pull you in their shop, you know, and then you got a bunch of weird people, shady characters, you know. So a place like, and there's many places like Udon. Udon just happens to be close to me, so it's easy for me to go. I like Chiang Rai. If it was close to me, I would promote Chiang Rai too. But Chiang Rai is a good place, has good golf courses and similar stuff. But what I always say is, and when I told this guy, you know, set up a base here. It's really cheap. It's about as much as setting up a storage unit back in the States. And then deal with your immigration here or wherever your home base you want it to be. And just travel around. Maybe next year you'll say, oh, you know what? I really like Krabi. And maybe you spend a month out there. Even though you have your lease up here, it's okay. It's no money. You spend a month in Krabi to check it out. and then you're like, you know what? I think I'm gonna move out here to Krabi and do a year lease out here in Krabi. You know, it's easy in Thailand. You got to remember that it's easy, and we, as Westerners, you know, we're fixated on like security. Like we have to be secure somewhere. Like we need some foundation. We need to say this is our home, or this is our permanent area, and I don't really believe you should think like that here in Thailand. It's a different situation. I'm not talking about married couples, anything like that. You guys are married, your wife is Thai, then that's a different scenario. Your wife is going to be here forever, so you can set up a forever base for her, or your permanent girlfriend, or whatever. Your lover. Anyway, I did hang out and play pool with a couple of the guys. This one guy, Roger, if you're watching the video, shout out to Roger, retired police on the East Coast, and he's basically trying out Thailand, staying, I think, for like maybe 6 months or something like that, I think he said. I think that's pretty good. You just come, you know, you don't need a visa, just get a 2-month. Now you get 2 months at the gate, and you can extend that for 1,900 baht for 30 days. Or you can go across the border, spend a day somewhere, or make a trip out of it, and then come back and get another 2 months with an extension. I think 6 months is a really good test for Thailand, and you can find out, you know, what you can afford, and you know, kind of what you like. Here's my opinion again, and this comes from also experience. A lot of people share to me when they're coming to Thailand. You know, people talk to me about personal stuff because I share personal stuff, and they get caught up in Pattaya when they come. Like, Pattaya will definitely pull you in, and then if you can't get out of it, it just it'll leave a bad taste in your mouth about Thailand, and it bothers me because that's not really Thailand. Disagree with me or not, I don't really care. I'm just sharing my thoughts. Pattaya is a different place. They have different rules out there. They have a different government system. The people there just have a different attitude, and you just got a whole lot of tourist people coming in. So try to be permanent in Pattaya is difficult. I don't recommend it, but people come here and they get sucked into Pattaya, you know, and then they. You know, a lot of things could happen. Mostly it's a relationship issue, you know. I don't mean to be rambling on about stuff. I just, when I come to Udon, that seems to be the topic every time I come with people that I meet. And, you know, I don't really promote too many places for permanent areas. The ones I do, or like in my earlier videos, I recommended Cha'am. I still recommend Cha'am. Cha'am is just above Hua Hin. I think it's like 100 kilometers north of Hua Hin. I like Krabi. Krabi's kind of crazy right now, though. So you'd have to live in, like, you know, outside of the craziness tourist area, or you know, Krabi town, like where the city is. I like Surat Thani. I like Koh Chang. Rayong is good. Chiang Mai is temporary because of the weather problem. Right now, I was talking to a Thai person from Chiang Mai, and she said that right now you can't be there because of just too much dust. And I said, no, you mean smoke in Thai. I said, you mean smoke? She goes, no, there's smoke, but it's mostly dust right now. You can't breathe. Kind of like Bangkok. Bangkok is bad right now. A lot of things because of diesel smoke and industrial stuff, you know, in Bangkok. you know, that's another issue on its own. So, especially these trucks, they're allowed to just dump black smoke out, do whatever the hell they want on the road, and it's an annoying nuisance to see that. It's like, for me, it's like disrespect to just do that for whatever your reason is. They like it. Paige has been back home. They always have fun. Paige always has a good time with the ladies. Sometimes she gets a little bored hanging out with her mom. Her mom's got a few problems right now with her eyes and, you know, some health issues. But you know, she's still, for me, I can't sit there all the time. There's nothing really interests me sitting at home. You know, I'm either on the computer too much, which is not healthy for me, and you know, I gotta go. So I planned this trip before we had went to Nong Khai with the ladies. I didn't plan on staying that long, but I got a little sick, so I just said I'm just gonna stay a couple more days. I was taking some like kind of like Benadryl, but I was a little woozy from it, amongst from my sinuses. Anyway, I don't need to complain to you guys about that. I went and bought some ginger tea and been drinking that, and yeah. They're going to be preparing a big meal here for Chinese New Year. I think tomorrow. I'm not sure. I never really completely understand Chinese New Year. I guess I don't know. They kind of explain it to me a little bit, and I was like, oh, whatever. I don't know. Happy New Year. Well, we're definitely going to go on another trip here, a big trip, as soon as this stuff is over. I'm gonna probably come back to Udon. I don't know. I just realized that when I was thinking about coming is Valentine's Day, and I don't want to take off for Valentine's Day and leave Paige behind. So I'll have to figure out maybe a shorter trip or go a little sooner. But I wanted to bring my mom to ThatPhanom, spend the night, and take a walk around the temple festival before it gets too many people on the weekends. I wanted her to see that, and then we were going to leave from there and probably spend 3 or 4 days back in Udon. I'm probably just going to play golf. My mom likes to go eat at the Sizzler and her McDonald's and do shopping at Tops and walk around the mall, and it's good for her to get out. Now, she could go early if she wants to. She can get on the bus and take off, and I can meet her up there if she wants. I'm going to talk to her a little bit more about that when I see her. And yeah, that's the plan, to come back here during the festival. Because the festival, you're kind of locked in. There's so many people everywhere. It's fun to look at the festival, but it's all the same crap after a few days, you know. So I'm going to probably, well, I know I'm going to come. I just got to figure out when. And then after that, maybe on Valentine's Day, me and Paige will just take off. Sorry about that. My camera got hot. I'm still videoing in 4K, and the little GoPro is a good camera. It's amazing picture quality out of this little tiny camera. But when it stays on for quite some time, it gets hot, especially when you're doing high def. Anyway, take a break. Let the camera cool down. All right, I'll tell you what. While we're waiting for the camera to cool down, I'm going to share some golfing videos with you. I went to a new golf course, and I went to Nong Khai and golfed Victory Park, and I didn't go to Sri Thani this time, and then I went to Royal Creek. So anyway, let me share that for my people that enjoy seeing the options for things to do, or they just enjoy golf. All right, I gotta go. Sat there too long. Really nice guy. I'm telling you, everybody that I meet that comes here, not just people who watch my channel, I mean people that just come to Udon for whatever reason, they love it here. The only people I think that wouldn't like it are the shady people that you're trying to get away from, because there's not a lot they can get away with here. Everybody knows everybody. And I was telling them, a lot of people do recognize me here, but nobody ever gives me any crap. You know, nobody's trying to pull me in or do. It's just a different feeling in Udon Thani. And most people, when they come here, they're like, man, I should have come here a long time ago. Anyway, I'm late for the golf course.
Never really know what's going on. Look at me sometimes like all you want to do is run. Hear me out, hear me out. It's all the things you never show. There are the things I want to know. Secrets start in your heart so slow. But if you don't want to tell me now, I guess I'll never know. Losing almost all my energy.
All right, well, I have arrived. Here is the driving range. I don't know if it's open or not. I see some people out here working, but I'm not really sure. All right, 18 holes with the caddy, walking, because I'm fat, 240 baht. That's what they have. ชื่ออะไรครับ
น้อยจ้ะ
น้อยโอเคน้อยฝึกก่อนโอเคนิดหน่อย I didn't know this was bring your pet to golf day.
I don't own any pets. We feed a couple of soy dogs.
Well, I'm feeling pretty good this morning. I'm a little stiff. Still working on my hand issues. Paige found a place in Mukdahan that the guy specializes in hands. So some days are good, some aren't. A lot of it, I think, for me is this cool weather is not helping. Playing golf has definitely created this problem. I didn't have these problems until I started playing golf. But a little bit from driving. Anyway, Tim came here. He says this is a very well maintained course.
Yep.
240 baht. Wow.
Puts you in good shape.
I was going to say my caddy looks like she's about 80, but she's probably stronger than me. I was going to say hopefully she can keep up. Anyway, again, I don't want to make this about golf. Really, it's difficult to make videos and play golf at the same time unless you guys want to come hold the camera. But just want to show people another option here in Udon for some outdoor activity other than sitting on a bar stool. I grabbed a 5-iron. I actually grabbed a 3-iron. She says, "Oh no, you're gonna go over." I said, I don't have too much energy this morning. Good old army training, how to be a soldier. Well, I'm having an amazing game of golf. Look at this green. This is amazing. 240 baht. Of course, you got the army out here making sure it's maintained. It's got a really nice clubhouse, wood showers, nice bathroom, ladies section. It's really a decent place for. When I first got there was a Mercedes parked next to me. Tim said that is the police chief of the entire Udon Thani. He plays here all the time. So I guess they keep it up because of that. So, or one of the reasons I'll say. There's not too many par fives. I should have showed my swing now. With this club and the few little bit of lessons I've got, my slice is just about gone. And yeah, I'm very happy. Yesterday I did really good with my drive, and yeah, pretty happy. Today I'm having a really good short game. I have a 10 o'clock tea time. It is 8 o'clock. I think I'm gonna treat myself to a Burger King breakfast this morning. There's the good corner over here. This place there's a lot of good places for breakfast in town. I'm kind of bored with it, and I don't really ever eat like fast food. Usually, you guys see what I eat, mostly Isan food. So while I'm here, I'll just treat myself one day to like a sausage biscuit or something. BK Lounge. The Burger King tastes basically the same as it does in America. They have a couple little different items here than we're probably familiar with. But everything else, I guess, is probably, other than the fish or the chicken maybe, I'm sure it's probably still imported. I don't know 100%, but it tastes the same. All right, we got Tim, May. Good morning, May.
Good morning, Kyle.
How are you? You guys need a caddy, ask for number 47, May. Or her friend Noi.
Okay. I got the Richard
Bo.
Petty of caddies over
Bo, yeah, Bo over there. There you go.
There you go.
But I'm not really videoing this too much, but I got a 49 on the front nine, so let's see if I can do better than that. The town is definitely not really busy right now. All the bars and restaurants are hurting for customers. It is right now, it's the end of January, and very slow right now this time. I always bring my laundry here, very efficient, usually in a day, very cheap, and so we don't have to deal with it when I get home. Anyway, Tony just showed up. I'm gonna go. I told him to go park at the covered mall. Actually, it's his idea, in the covered area of the mall, and I'll drive. But I don't need to promote that laundry place because they do good business. Look, all of my laundry, 116 baht. So this smells wonderful. It doesn't really look wonderful in some of the selection. I'm really surprised this has taken so long. They must not have a big crew on this project. Yeah, I
guess I have.
All right, little disoriented this morning. I should have drove up here, but last time I came, this is what I did, and then I got me in the cart. But anyway, 1,900 baht for 18 holes. Okay, they have a driving range here, but they said there's a lot of Korean people over there right now, so can't really go, which is fine. Better than over there than here. But here we are. Beautiful, beautiful course, and I will definitely put a link to this Victory Park in the description box of the video. Sorry guys, I'm not really a good golfing videographer. I'm just enjoying the game, and I forget to video, but I did want you to see this place. It is a nice place to come. I'm not really into making videos about golf, even though my critics think differently, but I know some want to see it. But yeah, good place to come here in Nong Khai. Shit, I hope you saw that one. Bungalow. They got some little bungalows here. That looks pretty nice. I don't know. You could probably look on their website and get all the information about this place. There's a hotel. Roland. There's my ball over there. Well, that was the end of a very bad game of golf. Like really, really poorly today. I don't know what happened. Maybe just coming to the end, and I'm tired. I feel like I should play tomorrow, just because I played so poorly. Well, I am back at the hotel, and the parking lot is full. But one good thing about this parking lot is you can park right here on the side. And they have people parking out here at night. So a lot of extra parking. But I really enjoyed my time in Udon as usual. Had a couple of strange little incidents there, but you know, it's to be expected when you're all having a good time, I guess, you know. But today is Sunday Fun Day. I'm sure everybody's happy to see me home. We'll have a little Sunday Fun Day dinner, and then we'll talk about what's gonna come up with the Chinese New Year, and we'll just we'll enjoy some family time at home. So yeah, almost home. Well, I have arrived. Cao gum. Hey girl, you happy? What you doing, taking a nap? Well, it is unbelievable. It's the 26th. Our festival starts on the 5th. It looks like they've already got all of the stalls up and like selling stuff almost. We'll go check that out in the morning tomorrow. It's changed a lot. But I gotta put up our Chinese lanterns still, take the old ones down. It looks like they bought the traditional, like it's like a cake that they give away for gifts. What is that? Well, I took a really long nap. There's a cold front coming in. It's supposed to be 12 degrees tomorrow. really, really windy right now. We're gonna go walk tomorrow and go see. There's a lot of stuff going on over there right now. Hopefully the roofs didn't blow off of the buildings. Anyway, they just got back from the market with some food. Let's see what they got. That looks like chicken. I wanted some grilled chicken, but they didn't have any. Hey, kitty. Go out. All right, that's what I've been waiting for my whole life. That's duck feet, of course. You know, that's the best part of the duck, right? The little wingtip and the feet. Where did the rest of it go? Where'd the rest of it go?
The rest, I don't know.
Did it like lop or something?
My bed.
Actually, the flavor is really good, but there's no meat on it.
Eat the skin.
We're all making fun of Paul Boo because he's always the last to show up. Like the food's almost gone. And he shows up because he takes a long time to get dressed, you know.
And makeup.
Yeah.
วัยรุ่นนะวัยรุ่นเพราะว่ามือนี่ใส่เกงยีนวัยรุ่นขนาดเลย
รอแล้ว
รอแล้ว
So he made a special soup. Soup อะไร
ซุปเนื้อ
เนื้ออะไร
เนื้อวัว
เนื้อวัวอะไร
หางวัว
บ่ได้มีหำ
หางวัว
มีแต่เนื้อมันเนื้อเอ็นมัน
หาง
หางไม่มีหำไม่มี
Save it for himself.
We're joking because I don't know, they kept the penis of the cow. I mean, you see what we're eating there, chicken feet or duck feet, and duck beak and stuff like that.
ต้มซุป
So it's like, you want to have some ham soup? I'm like, no, I don't want anybody to ever say I had a, you know what, in my mouth. You know?
Why? It's free in Thailand. You can marry 2 men.
You can marry 2 men legally?
No, men and men.
Really? They changed the law?
Yeah, and then you get all the benefits.
Oh, okay.
It's legal
When
now.
did that happen?
A couple days ago.
Oh, okay. So now we're going to have a whole bunch of freedom fighters coming to Thailand, huh?
บ่ได้มีอันนั้น
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I don't care. Up to them.
ว่ามันตัดเนี่ย
ได้คนกินกับข้าวอ้วนมาอีกแล้วอ้วน Heavy. Oh yeah. No.
Well, looks like they got some lighting up for the festival. It is going to get crazy here. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed our little series here. I know it wasn't much video content. Bye-bye.
Bye good night.
See you tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Good night.
Good night. Tomorrow. ยูก็ทำอันนี้ใหม่เลยนี่
Yeah, I changed.
ทำความสะอาดตรงนี้ด้วย
เปลี่ยนพรุ่งนี้เปลี่ยน
ตรงนี้เปลี่ยนแล้วก็ทำความสะอาดตรงนี้ด้วยกระปุกทำเอง
Anyway, guys, yeah, we will. We're gonna have to figure something else out on the NakhonPhanom trip. My mother-in-law says they're not having the festival, but I don't know. I think they're always just confused too. So we'll figure out here in the next few days. Thank you guys very much, and we will see you on tomorrow's video. I need to get to sleep. I just took a bunch of medicine. Bye.